Hey, hello everyone, how are you doing? So today I'm going to show you what wax I'm burning and melting today. And usually I have a little bit of a theme going for each of these videos. And as you saw from the title, this theme is not good. So yesterday, I'll try to make this quick. I'll probably be repeating myself and everything because I didn't get much sleep last night. But I just went out with the puppies yesterday for a hike in the woods. We've been in those woods for 17 years now, walking dogs. Never had a big issue except Sophie got bitten a couple times by coyotes, but nothing serious. But anyway, we kind of did our usual route. I change it up once in a while, but as usually she goes in the same little spot. So it's going up this hill, and beside it is this little gully. So I got to the top of the hill, and Mildred was at the bottom of the hill, and it's quite a steep, high hill. And I heard her yelp once, just a really quick yelp, and I thought, oh, she probably just saw a squirrel or what have you, and just gave a little yelp. They both do that when they see something. I never thought really much of it. So I kept walking along, and then she comes to the top of the hill, and I look at her, and her back legs are drenched in blood. And I thought, shite, oh my God. My first thought was, oh my God, was there a coyote down there or something? But there wasn't, because I had looked earlier when she was kind of running around the bottom, and when she yelped, I kind of looked down and there was nothing there. So I thought, oh, is this like a stick or a branch? But I mean, Sophie would run through the woods for 13 years and never had an issue. I mean, she got a little tiny cut on her ear one time from a thorn. Sophie did, but I mean, that was it. And, you know, Millie's, after almost 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, never had an issue. So I thought, well, maybe it's barbed wire or something like that. So anyway, she's drenched in blood, and I'm trying to look to see where it's coming from. So she kind of sits down and she starts licking the wound. Well, I kind of looked as she was licking, and holy crap, this was not a tiny little cut. This was like this long at least, and it kind of went from her inner thigh right up to her abdomen, and it was gaping. Like, she was kind of sitting with her legs apart, but it was gaping like this much. And I thought, oh crap, Frank's out of town, Julian's home. How am I going to get her out of the woods? How am I going to carry her out of the woods? I was really thinking of maybe I have to phone 911 to get her out of the woods. Anyway, she started walking. And so I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. So all I had on me was some Kleenex. So I just put some pressure on the wound for about 5 minutes, and she got restless. And that did slow things down, luckily. It was just kind of a slow ooze. And then she started like running off, chasing something, like a bird or something. I'm like, Sophie, like, you can't be doing that. You're cut wide open here. So anyway, I put her on the leash so she wouldn't take off again. And I thought, well, okay, she's walking. Let's try to get out of here. It takes another 10 minutes and we're out of here. So anyway, in the meantime, I phoned Frank, and I phoned Julian, and Frank was just too far out of town to really do much. I said, that's fine. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. And I phoned Julian. I said, bring the car up to the start of the path, grab a clean towel, and just meet me along the pathway. And he knows the pathway quite well. So I just said, this is the path I'm taking. I'll meet you there. So anyway, we got her out of the woods. We dropped Abby off at home, and we went to the emergency vet. What was I going to say? Oh, our usual vet is open on Saturdays, but they closed at 2, and this was like 5:30 or so in the evening. So anyway, we got there. It's very busy because you know, most vets are closed on Saturdays, so they're always quite busy. So we had to wait quite a while, and we just put some pressure on her wound. And so of course she can't go in, so we just dropped her off, and we just came home, gave the numbers to reach us at. And anyway, the vet finally phoned and said, this is pretty serious cut, and she says, I don't think I feel comfortable fixing this myself, because if it penetrated the abdomen, then I have to get a specialist in. And so anyway, they did x-rays, etc., etc. And so they ended up bringing the specialist in, because the vet she goes, I just don't want to touch this. This is just getting a little too serious. I'll get the specialist. So anyway, she got through the surgery fine. And luckily it did not penetrate the abdomen, because that would have just been a whole deck of cards. So that we're very grateful for that. So anyway, she's got a nasty, nasty looking wound. Poor thing. She's just acting stoned all night, and then this morning she's kind of finally. This is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night, but she was just like, she'd get up and she would just stare off into space for about 5 minutes. It's like, lay down, lay down. Like, anyway, and this morning she's just wandering around. She can't get through the dog door with her cone. She's trying, but she can't get through the dog door. So yeah, she's doing better. She doesn't. I mean, even walking out of the woods after that happened, she was just happy to go hunting again. Like, let me finish my run, Mom. And like, she just didn't. She never seemed to be in pain, with this huge cut on her abdomen. So she's a tough little nut, anyhow. I'm sure a lot of that was just endorphins, but who knows. But she seems very comfortable. She's on lots of medication, anti-inflammatories, pain pills, antibiotics. Yeah, and meanwhile, we're still trying to heal that her front right paw. She probably has a thorn or something in there. So, oh my God, the poor thing. It's like, it's 2020, Mildred. That's all I can tell you. It's 2020, and but anyway, she's healing up well, and I just have to go and give her incision a little bit of a clean. It's still oozy because the surgeon said they left a little opening. They didn't put a drain in, which I was kind of surprised. They didn't put a drain in, but they said they left a little opening just because there's going to be obviously fluid buildup. So I just have to give that a clean a couple times a day, and I'll give her pills. So anyway, yeah, it's too bad. I mean, they just love their runs out there. We're not going to stop going out there. I mean, what are the chances, like, of this happening after we've, gone out with hikes for our dogs out in those woods for 17 years. I mean, so tomorrow me and Frank are going to the spot at the bottom of the hill. We're just going to see if we can see anything that might have caused that, and just get it out of there. So anyway, she's going to be healing up for a few weeks, and man, it's going to be hard for her not to go out. I mean, I have to take Abby out, but what are you going to do? And it's hard to explain the situation to her. So anyway, yeah, she's just recovering slowly. She's not quite as stoned as she was. Oh my God, poor thing. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm burning and melting today. So here's our sweet little Mildred. I got to clean your eyes, don't I? You're doing okay, aren't you? You're getting there. So I'll show you her wound there. So if you're squeamish, I'll just warn you now. So maybe you may want to just kind of look away. So yeah, I have to give it a little bit of a wipe. They said that they left a little open area for the area to drain out there, but yeah, it's pretty nasty. But she does seem comfortable. Yeah, aren't you? You're just a little bit stoned, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, look at that junk. They put stuff in your eyes for the surgery, so I'll have to give that a clean. Hi, Mildred. You're looking a little more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah. She just is kind of wandering around, staring off into space. I really want to know what's going on in her mind right now. But yeah, it's looking pretty swollen. Oops! Looking pretty swollen under there. So hopefully she'll lay down and rest again. And Abby, you're being a good sister, aren't you? She's not rough playing her. She's being very gentle with Millie. Yeah, you got sleepy dirt in your eye too? Yeah, got sleepy dirt in your eye? Yeah, she's just kind of sniffing her. She knows something's wrong, so she's just taking it easy today too. Alright, in the pantry area, I am trying out one of these new Yankee wax melt cups. Not cups, wax melts, singles they call them. And this is in Autumn Leaves, so this is a classic Yankee. And I really do love this scent. It's just so original. It's hard to explain, but it's just so original. So this is a little cup it comes in, so it can be recycled quite nicely. You just peel off the lid and it pops out so easily. And so I would say in just this little pantry area, it's filling up the pantry area, and then it's going into the dining room next door. So when I come in the front door, I can smell it. Obviously, the closer you get to it, the better. This is normally a pretty strong scent anyhow. But yeah, I mean, it's not overpowering, but you certainly do know it's there. So we'll see how long it lasts anyhow. Okay, so excuse the mess. This is Sparkling Pear Riesling by Bath & Body Works. I just, when it was kind of burned itself out, I just popped out the wax and I'll just use this as melts. But I love Sparkling Pear Riesling. It's a perfect transition scent for fall. And there's some peppers from the garden. And so Millie has to take this a couple times a day. Some of the pain medication. This is anti-inflammatories twice a day. Her antibiotics twice a day. So yes. Anyway, here's my little truck all decorated here. And then this little red wagon that I stuck on the end of it is from Michael's last year. And in it I have the 2-wick tumbler in the soft wax in the Yankees Sweet Maple Chai. So this one's been burning for quite a few hours and it's just almost pooled out. So it's kind of taking its time. But you know, I'll just let it fully pool out before I do blow it out. It's actually filling up the kitchen. You know, it's not like an overly sweet, strong, in-your-face kind of scent. But it's just enough that you know it's melting in the kitchen. And usually to fill up the kitchen it needs a pretty strong scent. So this one's actually doing pretty good. I actually do get a little bit of maple syrup. It's hard. Some companies say maple syrup on their label, but it really doesn't smell like maple syrup. But this one's pretty good. And I get that coffee note in there too. So that's my little truck and wagon setup there. And yesterday I was burning Lee's, which is a classic Bath & Body Works scent. And yeah, it's just really good classic fall scent. And then on the baker's rack, this is where I keep some of my candles there. And this is my Scentsy warmer. Love is all you need. Well, I don't know if that's all you need. Once in a while you need a vet, but anyway. So in here I am melting Scentsy's Winterberry Apple Tea, and this one is just gorgeous. I love those winterberry scents, those deep, rich berry scents. This is sweet, but it has a little bit of tartness in there too. And the tea's kind of in the background, but you can make it out. So yeah, this one just smells just wonderful. Here's little Millie having a sleep. And Frank just took Abby to his parents there, and so I just stayed behind with Mildred. So I don't have much going on in the family room. This is my Yankee Candle wax warmer, and I wish they would go back to these seasonal warmers. They're just so pretty. And these ones, it has two little lights on the side that light up. I just haven't turned it on, but it's just so pretty. And I do have Yankee Candles Mountain Lodge going. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite Yankee scents. I wish they would bring this out in a centerpiece cup. I don't know why they don't. Or bring it out in a gel tin warmer. I just don't understand it, but I usually have pretty good luck with this. So, how do you describe this scent? Sexy, warm, leather, woods. It is just so good. If they ever discontinue it, well, they'll be hearing from me. And then in the bedroom, I have in the centerpiece cup the Yankee Candles Enchanted Moon. And this is a couple years ago where all their fall scents came out very perfumey. There's some that I really liked, but they certainly weren't fall scents. Now, I haven't had the greatest luck. I do like this scent, but I haven't had the greatest luck in the throws on, the tarts or the centerpieces. So I'm going to try this again and see how it does. It definitely is kind of a perfumey, musky scent. I do like it. I just wish it was stronger. So that's it, guys. That's what I'm melting and burning today. So I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, hopefully Mildred will continue to heal well and won't have any complications. And she can get back to running again. So everyone take care, be well, and be kind, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.